Thank you for tuning into Spirit with me over the last season. It's been a pleasure serving you. We're going on a short break, but plan to be back with a new season. And we are still scheduling calls now. So sign up to join me on air at Radio Medium, LauraLee.com. And remember, we're always available to you at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter too. Always love to hear from you. In the meantime, hope you enjoy one of my season's best. Laura Lee tuning in to Spirit for my special guest, Hope. Hi, Hope.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for calling in. Hope, where are you?
I'm actually in Ohio right now.
Let me tell you what I see, Hope, when I work with you. There's a couple things. First, I saw a German Shepherd in my vision. I don't know if that relates to you and or somebody on the other side. And then I saw another little dog, but it seemed like it was a terrier of some sort. Does that make sense before I proceed? What else?
Yes. My dad had a German Shepherd when he was younger, and the terrier dog is actually still with us. He was my dad's dog.
Okay, now let me tell you, because I also get a male there who also says, Dad, I'm Dad. So he says, hi, Hope. And I get a sense that he had a hard time breathing because it's hard for him to come out with the words, or he was hard of breathing at the end. But he says to me, you talked every day just about, and you still do.
Yes, absolutely. Y'all were my dad when he passed away. He passed away of a heart attack and some heart difficulties, but he struggled breathing.
Yeah, I get that in his voice as he's trying to bring it across. So he says you talked every day and still do, even now that he's over on the other side. He says there's no difference, baby girl. Do you understand?
Yes, that is true. I talk to him every day.
Yeah, so it's just as if he were here in the physical. And he also says that, I guess, at one point you practically lived at his house. I don't know if you went back or something like this, but you practically lived at his house and maybe under his roof.
Yeah, that's correct. I lived with my dad my whole life until I moved away to college. And then after college,
came back.
Ohio. Yep, and he told me every single day that he missed us living with him.
Yeah.
He told me that a lot.
He says, oh, yeah. He just said his old body couldn't hold on much more. So I get the impression he worked it hard. He might have worked it hard. Like he smoked at one point. Okay. And drank a little too much.
Yeah, so my dad, he was on dialysis, and he went through a lot, and he hung on for us, and he went through pain every single day, but he used to say that. He used to say, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. He was a tired man.
He says you begged him not to leave for the longest time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why he held on is because of your pleading him. And that's why I find with a lot of people with loved ones. But he says you have to remain as the brave heart, because that's the kind of
heart.
Yeah, like you have to keep on the brave face for so many others in the family.
Oh, yeah, I tell him that every day when I talk to him. I say, I'm going to be brave for my family and keep everyone together for him.
That's why you're named Hope. That's why you have the name. And, you know, he says there was another person he didn't get to say goodbye to.
He did have a couple of nieces and nephews, and he didn't get to say goodbye to them. They went to the hospital. They weren't present when he passed.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that may be who he was referring to.
Because he feels regretful about that. But other than that, he says he has no regrets in life. Wish he'd won the lotto, though.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we used to get
lotto tickets. Yes, he says that. All right. So, one last thing he shows me, too, is riding as a passenger in a truck. And I am assuming this might be a pickup truck.
My dad had an old rusty truck he used to take us to school in. And we used to hate that truck and make fun of him. We used to get so embarrassed when he drove that truck, so he knows.
Okay, well, just to confirm how much he loves you, because I don't think he had any trouble saying those words from what I pick up
never.
from your dad, right? Thank you, Hope, for sharing your time with me.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. And if you'd like to be my special guest caller, sign up at Radio Medium Laura Lee. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our show. It is free on any podcast forum.